Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mindfulness online guided meditation. Well done for being here. We're here to support each other in our formal mindfulness practice. And today we're going to look a little bit on how we pay attention. So we're often in school, we were told pay attention, but nobody told us really how to do it. And it does take practice. And there are different ways of paying attention. We can have a narrow view just on the detail, say the detail of the breath, maybe feeling our skin moving against our clothes, or we may have a broader view whereby we feel the sense of the body breathing and we receive many different signals of maybe the tummy expanding or the ribs rising, and we might be aware of all of that together. So we're either paying attention with a narrow view, like the narrow beam from a torch, or with a wider view, more like a sort of floodlight. So I invite you to observe that as we're meditating and just see how that is, how it is to have a narrow attention and a wider attention and to move between one and the other. We also pay attention with kindness. So being really gentle with ourselves and noticing when the critical mind comes in. So a narrow attention, a broader attention, and a sense of gentleness and acceptance as we practice, and being accepting of sounds as well. That's all part of whatever occurs in the present moment. So mindfulness is being here, it's being here kindly, and it's allowing whatever is there to be there. And when we're ready, closing our eyes. For 10 minutes, mindfulness of the breath. Coming into the moment, feeling our contact with the chair or the cushion. And here we are sensing the places of pressure, of warmth, actually feeling what it feels like to sit, rather than thinking about it. And noticing perhaps if those physical sensations change as we observe them. And maybe noticing the physical sensations in our hands, maybe resting in our lap or placed on our knees. Is there any tingling in the fingertips? Any warmth in the palms? Being with those physical sensations. And if there's nothing there, that's fine too. So connecting with the physical sensations in the body. It brings us into the moment, into the now. And then inviting our attention to the breath. Noticing how it feels to breathe. Allowing the body to breathe at its own natural rhythm. Being with the rise and fall. being with the expanding and letting go. And here we have the opportunity to notice the detail. The subtle physical sensations of the belly moving, the expanding of the chest, maybe feeling how that is around even in the back and under the shoulder blades. And the collarbones. Being with, noticing the detail, and kindly bringing the mind back when it wanders. Coming back to the physical sensations of breathing. Noticing the transitions between the times when we're off with the thoughts and when we come back to feeling the breath, being present in the body and allowing whatever is there to be there. Watching this breath and this one, like waves on the shore, following the detail, as if each one is the only breath. And maybe we continue noticing the detail, or we may have a more expanded view, feeling the general sense of the body breathing, an awareness of all those elements. The air passing in the nose, the ribs rising and falling, coolness of air entering, the warmth of air leaving. Adopting the position of the kindly observer, interested, warm and self-compassionate. And no matter how many times the mind wanders, we can always come back to the breath, to the now. our place of refuge, to reconnect with our direct experience of the moment, feeling ourselves present, coming away from thoughts of the past or the future, and allowing ourselves to be with this breath in this moment, in kindly, mindful awareness. And just a few more breaths. Infusing each moment with gentleness. And when we're ready, opening our eyes and feeling that transition too. So maybe you noticed that your attention was at times wandering, and at times maybe noticing some detail. At other times, maybe there was an expanded view of the general sense of breathing. And being finely tuned with our attention in this way, it can help us when we're out in our day-to-day lives, really noticing what's going on, being able to pick up the detail which might be important, having a general sense of how we are and what's happening around us, and being aware of the two. So attention is something that we practice, and you probably notice that attention wanders all by itself, even when we have the intention of staying present. So I wish you a beautiful holiday time, and being kind and gentle with ourselves helps us to feel the self-compassion, and that allows empathy for ourselves and for others and for this season of giving. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again soon for another online meditation. Bye-bye for now.